Hey guys, are you all well? Right, onwards and upwards with the BM side panel. I'm going to try and get that finished today. Still not sure how I'm going to mount it. I'm going to try and think of the simplest way, because it doesn't need any sort of structural strength. It's just a panel to sort of, let's get the panel. Oh yeah, had the Einstein Hudson here the last couple of days, and I don't know what he was doing. The ductility of some part of his body, I think it failed. Anyway, yes, so all it is to hide that hole. So there's no structure really, it's just got to be able to hold that there. So we'll figure something really simple out. But first, we're going to get some sides on this. Okay, before I make the sides to this, I think I sort of want to roll the bottom round a little bit, so it ain't just a complete flat surface. I know it's got this crease here to change the direction to follow the seat. I think I'm going to roll the bottom a little bit as well. Yeah, no particular reason. I just feel like I want to do it. So yeah, I'm going to do it. Let's get it in there. I'm not going to roll it as such. Again, I'm just going to use the radius of the rollers to sort of pull it round. Make sure we're straight. About there. Oh, that's tough. Why is that so tough? It's early. Oh, that's why it's tough, because it's sort of on a crease there. I may have messed that up. Oh, I know how I should be doing it. Forget that. Right, the way I know. I don't think I'm going to roll it like straight. I reckon I'm going to roll it and taper it away, sort of thing. Like I say, it's just to change its shape a little bit on that surface. I reckon. This would obviously be easier on the great big anvil I've got tucked away in the corner that won't move. This will do. It'll get there. Okay, I've found this bit of strip out, which is, I think that's going to be ideal. So I'm going to start tacking it down the longest straight first, and then as we tack it, we're going to roll it round until it follows all the shape. The thicknesses of it are obviously all going to have to be shaped, but I'm going to just get it round for now. Then we'll shape it all up. Obviously we're going to have to keep offering it up to the bike and then grinding chunks out of this return lip that we're welding on. I just want to get it on for now. One in the middle. And then all we'll do is roll it round the entire thing. It will protrude out of this side more in places, but obviously we will grind that back when it's done. I just want to get a return lip all the way round. Encourage it a little bit. That's got it. That followed that one quite nice. Yeah, see, we got this side sticking out, but that'll all get dressed up. Right, I'll just quickly go around and do all that, and then we'll get to the dressing up part. Right, I've got that wrapped round most of it, so we're just going to take these bits off now where this face changes shape at the top, because I've rolled the top round a little bit as well, and around the bottom. Right, that's that trim back. All I'm going to do now is these little infill bits here and here, get them tacked on, and I'll get it all welded round and dressed up. Right, we've got that roughed out. What I need to do now is start chipping away at the shapes for it to go around the stuff on the bike, like this bit, so it sits around the tank. So we'll get all that done. That might be a few trips back and forth to the bike till we've got it so it sits nice. But we'll start with this bit here. Right, we are getting somewhere close. We've got some shapes cut out around the sides. I'd say it's only all sort of roughed out at the minute, but we are getting close. What's he doing? You want to drink that, Bodie? Yeah, you. Bodie escaped the other week. Was it last week? I think it was. He escaped and managed to get to the farm up the road. We was all in panic that someone might have found him and lifted him. I've got to fix the back gate. That's another job. Right. Spin the camera around. Yeah, so we got that. I have no clue how I'm going to fit it yet, but we're certainly heading in the right direction. So it won't look much at the minute, because obviously down this way there's going to be a bag that sort of accompanies this shape, and on the other side, as you know, we have, on this area, we have the air intake. So yeah, I'm going to figure out a really simple way to fit that, and it only needs to be a simple way as well. So there's no weight in it, it's not structural, so I think I might just do some brackets off the frame here, and then on the back of this thing I'll turn some bits down on the lathe, drill them out and tap them. So this is sort of got how would you put it, like dowels, threaded bits on the back. Yeah, I was going to say something else and I forgot. Totally forgot. Yeah, the bag, So I've got the lovely Diane waiting for the bag, well, waiting for me to send stuff over. So what I'm going to do with that is, obviously we'll have our side panel fitted here. I'm going to do some brackets for a back plate for the bag and probably a base for it as well. So we'll have a bit of steel, whatever, in an L shape, so the bag sort of has a floor in it as well. So anything sort of heavy-ish, I'm mainly probably going to put puncher kit in there, my little electric pump to pump tyres up, which is, it's got a little bit of weight to it, not much. So if I put a base in the bag as well, steel base, it's not going to allow the bag to sort of sag over time and go all out of shape. It'll be on that sort of metal base inside the bag. So yeah, I'm going to make the back plate and basically the frame for the bag. Then Diane's going to make the bag around what I make, and then a couple of bolts that will bolt to the bike around here. I'll just do some simple brackets, 2 bolts, and it'll go straight there. And I don't know if any of you can remember the bags she made for the crash bars on the BMW. It'll be something similar to that. Little zip top, and then the puncher kit. Probably things like some spare levers, because we've sort of got next year's trip planned. And it's always going to be a loose plan, because we don't really want to make plans set in stone. We've got an idea of a place to go to. What happens in between here and there doesn't matter. But some of it, we could be in the middle of nowhere, in the countryside, deserty sort of places. So I'm going to carry spare levers this time. These, I bought all these as complete units, and they are off a BMW, but I can't remember which model. It might have been the later one of these, I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to carry spare levers and have things like that in all these little bags that I'm going to have around the bike. Because let's face it, if you take a tumble and you smash a lever clean off, that's going to cause you a lot of trouble. And to have a couple of spare ones in the bag, you swap the stumpy bus bit over and away you go. So yeah, I'm really going to think of, well, absolutely everything I can think of on this bike. It's going to be a bit of a Swiss Army knife. Like I say, we're not really going for looks. I want this bike so it's basically carrying everything it needs and what I need. So I'm more or less, all I'm doing is gathering a bag of clothes up, throwing them in on the bike and going, because I know absolutely everything else will be on it as sort of a permanent fixture. It saves me trying to remember, because my memory is absolutely terrible. So if most stuff is on the bike ready to go, and it always stays with the bike, so I haven't got to think about loading it and then losing it and trying to find it all again to get it all back on the bike. It just stays with it in all its little bags that I have planned around the bike. Right, let's fit in this side panel. Don't know what to do yet, but I sure will cope and figure something out. Right, I thought of a little plan just to make life a bit easier with the fitting of this. This little fitting I'm doing now may even end up being temporary. I don't know yet, but the fixing will definitely be a temporary thing. I'll put right on there like that. Again, even if I left this, even if it wasn't a temporary thing, you won't actually see this, because the bag that we're going to make will literally go against this. You won't see it. Is that not going to fit on there? Yes, it is. But this, if I can get this little tab that I've just bolted on now tacked to the frame, at least this will hold it in place, so when the tank and the seat come out the way, I can make a couple of more substantial brackets that will be the permanent fixture. I'll say this little bit might even end up being permanent, we'll see. But yeah, that on there. This bit will be getting tacked to the frame. Right, another little plan on top of that plan that could be a temporary plan, or it might just be a permanent plan. So I've done an angle bit on it as well, which basically I can just hold that up now and tack that on, which will make it really easy. Like I say, that one will end up being there permanently, because like I say, the bag will be going up against this and that little bracket there won't be seen. So now I've got the bit of a leather apron all wrapped around the seat, because I do need the seat there to put this tack on. I'll just be able to do some tacks there, and then because that'll hold it in place, we can get the seat off. Probably won't do that today, it's sort of Sunday again. Planned a day off, but I haven't. But yeah, when that's on, obviously that'll hold it in place. Then on the next video we can just get a more sturdy bracket in another place. I think it only really needs 2 fixing points. Like I say, it's not heavy and it's not holding the bike together, so another simple bracket on there. But at least this is going to make it really easy just to hold up, tack it on, it's in place. Let's get on with that. It's in place. That'll do. At least that's going to get the job started. Yeah, it's just made it easy. So when the seat comes off, I'll be able to do something a bit more substantial at the back of it. Now I know it's going to sit there right, instead of trying to fiddle around and hold it or cable tie or whatever, trying to do it while I'm welding brackets at the back. That's got it. I'd say that will probably end up just staying as it is, but with something else at the back somewhere, because the bag will hide it. The bag plan. But yeah, I know it doesn't look absolutely fantastic. It's doing a job. It's hiding that great big gap, and that allows me to get my fingers in there to pull the seat up. That's all it's doing. That's why I haven't gone too mad on it. It's just to do a job. And I think I'll probably just get that powder coated in a textured black. Yeah, I think that'd do it. It'd actually look plastic then. But yeah. Anyway, just a short one. That'll do me. Sunday. I'm gonna have a lazy afternoon. Well, I'll get this video edited first, and then have a lazy afternoon. That will do. Next week's going to be busy as always, ploughing on with this, and there's going to be a few jobs going on in the background as well. That'll do. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.